asking for much.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Spurs.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Hey, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I think the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Good work there as it goes.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's the Magic's ball. 4-point game. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, that will energize his teammates. Going right at the defender and throwing it down.
Durant gets the bucket.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
Cans it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Jrue Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Durant. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 5. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Claxton, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
Now, here's Suggs. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's KD. Trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Claxton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Orlando now. And Wagner has it in the corner. Banchero with the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Black. Stolen by Jackson. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Outside, Suggs. There's the triple.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. On the wing, Holiday. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Pass to Black. Off the run. Can't hit that one. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 7. Stay with it.
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And the basket by McGowan.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
To the paint, here's McGowan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Banchero with the screen. Count the basket. Suggs has got 7.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Shannon. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Portis. Off with the layup.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Wagner wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Nice shot by Portis.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Carter left side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Shannon. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. Carter on the wing. This one for three. It's rebounded by McGowan.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Stolen away. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Banchero, right side. Connects from three-point range. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. And the Magic lead by 2.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Durant down the lane. And stolen by Wagner.
got it.
40 seconds left now here in the second. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3-point field goal. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Stuckey drives inside. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Richardson. Stolen by Jackson.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Baines. Up and in on the lane. Baines got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. That'll be a 5-second call. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Durant. Holiday looking for an opening. Pick up by Hill to the inside. And it's Hill with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Baines. Over Hill. 6 on the shot clock.